Hey everybody, welcome to another Photoshop CS6 tutorial. I'm your host Buddy Blackford, and today we're just going to go over the single row and single column marquee selection tools, and those are up here in the top left of our tools panel. If you click and hold on it, we've got the single row marquee and the single column marquee, and these don't have hotkeys right now unless you assign them to them yourselves. So let's go ahead and just pick either or, doesn't matter. So I'm just going to pick single column. And then if you go ahead and take a click into your canvas here, it'll select one single column of pixels. It's a one pixel wide, so it's just selecting one row of pixels. So what can this be used for? Why is this any good? Well, one thing that it's good for is creating anything that you want that's one pixel, obviously. So if you're working with like some pixel art, something that's like 25 pixels by 25 pixels, and you're going to use that for a video game or something like that, then this might be helpful for you. And if you're using something like, if you're trying to use these guides here, you realize that these guides only go up and down. So maybe you want to start using these guides in a like in angled fashion. That's where this comes in, and it's pretty helpful. So I'll show you a quick way to make guides real fast. So what we want to do is you want to have a nice dark color or something that's really bright. So maybe I'll go with this light blue, or this really light blue. So whichever works in your picture. Now when you have a selection, if you press Alt and then backspace on the PC, it'll fill in your selection with that color. So now if I go to, I should have done this on a different layer, so I'm gonna undo. I'm gonna step backwards so the fill isn't there anymore, and I'm gonna create a new layer and do this on a new layer. So click on this paper down here right next to the trash can, and it'll create a new layer for you. And now we're gonna create our guide on this new layer. So now I can hit Alt backspace, and now I can go to select, deselect, and then you can see that there is a line there, and you can see that the guide is right there. Now all we need to do is just transform this. Going to edit, and then let's go to transform, and we'll go to rotate, and right here on the rotate is the angle. So then you can change it to say like a 45-degree angle if you would like. And there you go. Now you have your guide at 45 degrees. And since we put this on a separate layer, I'm able to move it around as I please. So you can see that this light blue kind of has a hard time inside of this really bright background, so you might want to change the color up sometime. But here it is right here. So that's just I guess that's a quick tip for you on how, just one way on how to use the marquee tools. So the single row, if you just click, it just does one across like this. So you can make the guides either way with either of these. It's up to you. So thanks for watching this tutorial about the marquee column tools and the row column, or in the row marquee tools. Hopefully you guys can use these to help you out. So have a good one, everybody.